Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco Dish Out on Movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. And it's just Marco here once again. Something happened, really screwed up, because I shot my award show last night and I spent all this day editing it and getting it ready to upload, and then I uploaded half of it and then it just restarted all the way back to the beginning of even the preparing part. And so I just don't have time to upload it, just spend hours and hours doing this crap. I don't have any more time today, unfortunately, and so I'm just going to have to upload it tomorrow. And I apologize for that, even though it's really the weather. The Wi-Fi is slower today for some reason, and so I was not able to upload the video. I mean, this has been like the third or fourth time now I've had a problem with this video. It just makes me wonder, is it something supernatural that's making my video cursed or something? Because it's really weird. Anyways, I am here to review what I was gonna review tomorrow. I thought I could upload that long video today and then tomorrow I could upload a short one. No, of course not. Of course not. So I am here to review Monster Blood 2. And for starters, obviously, you guys already know I loved the first Monster Blood. It was definitely one of the best books that I've read of the series so far. And it was really enjoyable. It was actually pretty dark and pretty thrilling. You really wanted to see what happened, because it was like this dark, kind of moody, atmospheric story that they had. Well, the second one starts off, and immediately I was kind of worried, because in the first one, he's with Andy, the girl friend that he meets when he's staying at his aunt's. And I really, really loved their dynamic as friends, even though that they need to, hook up and date, obviously. It's just so obvious. Why just keep on having them be friends? Why can't you have it at the very end, their boyfriend and girlfriend? It really wouldn't be that big of a deal. Especially they're dating at this age. It wouldn't have been that bad. I don't understand what's wrong with that. But immediately I was worried, because she's not in it at first. But then it turns out she is, because she moved there so that she could stay with her aunt while her parents go on vacation. And that made me feel really, really happy. Honestly, truly, truly happy. Because at the end of the first book, it was kind of like a sad thing of where he was moving to wherever he was moving out east, and he would never get to see her again. And, this was pre-internet and everything. And I just thought, isn't that sad whenever you meet someone and then you'll never get to see them again, and you'll never even get to really, get to talk to them again or anything, and so you move away and everything. And I feel like everyone can empathize with that. Everyone can relate to that type of thing happening, and so it made me really happy that she actually moved to him, and that they were able to be together in school in the same class too. It was really, really like a pleasant surprise for me, and it was and I won't say anything else about that. And he's got all these problems, though. Evan has these problems with bullies. He's got a bully named Conan, and of course they have this cringeworthy thing where they call him Conan the Barbarian because he's Conan Barber. I think that was kind of queer. And then he's got this evil teacher named Mr. Murphy. And already, one of the things that I didn't like about the book were the dream sequences, because I kind of felt like they were filler. They were just there to kind of fill in the blanks where he was too lazy to write more story. So that kind of upset me. But this book had a really good build up and setup, because in this first half of the book, it's basically like a classic slasher setup where you have all these evil characters and you have this main character who's getting screwed around with, and then they all start getting killed off. And it's like a really satisfying thing because you get to see all these evil characters get killed off. For instance, Tales from the Crypt episodes, all those episodes are built around you have an unlikable character and they get killed near the end of the episode. That's literally all that they are. It's really funny. And this is basically like that. You know, you have a teacher, you have a bully, the people in school in general. You really want to see them get killed by monster blood. And I thought maybe it will happen somehow. And then they have this whole thing, this whole storyline where it's actually like this really cool idea where he is going to feed monster blood to the hamster Cuddles. And they're going to have Cuddles attack the teacher as like a quote unquote prank. And I love that idea because I was also really worried about seeing Cuddles in the book because I didn't really think that seeing a giant hamster sounded scary, but it actually worked really well. Unfortunately, the book became really pussified after the first half. Evan doesn't even want to use the monster blood anymore. He's just a giant pussy. He doesn't want to use it. And so Andy, the girl, has to use it for him. And it doesn't feel SJW, but it's just so funny that Evan, Arlstein, he really weakened his character, and he made him like a little bitch who didn't want to use the monster blood. And so then after and then the bully actually steals the monster blood and too, and then there's this little thing with that. And then how the monster blood got here in the first place was kind of weird, like how for some reason she brought a can with her to move. That was kind of weird. But they have this whole thing where the hamster gets fed monster blood finally. And after that, it really just becomes kind of stupid and kiddish and dull. It really fails. It fails us as the audience after that whole first half where we thought that, we were going to get to see these evil characters get killed. It was a big failure. It would be like telling your kid for Christmas they're going to get a PlayStation, and then at Christmas they get a sock. That's the equivalent of what this book does. Not that badly, though. It's still kind of enjoyable in a way. Like, I didn't hate it, and then of course at the end you had this pretty goofy thing where Evan takes monster blood and he fights Cuddles. I thought that was a really good idea, but then it just kind of peters out and they don't even really fight that much, and it's just kind of wimpy. So overall, I would still give this book a B-. I still enjoyed this book. I would definitely read it again, just for the fact that Andy moved to him, and spoiler alert, she's going to be there with him for the rest of their growing up, and maybe she'll go with him wherever when they're adults. And so that really, really made me happy. And so, you know what? I'm going to give this book a B, not a B-. I'm going to give it a B because I really loved the setup of this book. And I can't say that really this is a bad book just because everything got bad after the first half, because I still really love that first half. So anyways, I can't wait to review the other Monster Blood sequels. They're different quality, I should say. I still enjoyed them. I'm one of those people who enjoys the Monster Blood books. You either have people who love the sequels or they hate them, and I'm one of the people who likes the sequels. So Please like this video, comment, tell me what you thought of the second Monster Blood, and then subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more Monster Blood reviews. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.